Okay, so namaskar and a very warm welcome to day 5 of the NTSE orientation sessions. Yesterday was math, and today we have mental ability test, that is MAT. Now, mental ability test in the NTSE, whether it be stage 1 or stage 2, is for complete 100 marks. Okay. Now, what is mental ability test? Basically, mental ability is a combination of your logical reasoning, then verbal reasoning, arithmetic reasoning, everything together. So, something more or less, you can call it as aptitude. Okay, that is your mental ability test. So, in the mental ability test, all that the NTSE or any other competitive exam tests for is how good is your practical knowledge, how good is your logic. In other words, how good is your common sense. Okay, which is very uncommon. Right? Common sense is very uncommon. Okay, so that is basically the idea behind the mental aptitude test. Okay, now here today actually there is nothing that I can show you, or I can present in the form of a PPT. So what we are going to do is we are going to solve some problems. Okay, we are going to solve some questions. I hope all of you have your book and pens ready. And those who have joined us on YouTube live, if possible, please note down the questions and try to work out the answer on your own. Mind you, don't use Google search. Okay, because nowadays I have seen a lot of my children who are very, very smart, and whatever question I ask, ma'am, yes, ma'am, I will answer. Just 1 minute, ma'am, I'm having some network issue, and then they'll do Google search and give me the answer. So those who have joined us on YouTube live, no Google search for you. Okay. All right. Jokes apart. So we begin with some questions. Okay, we are going to solve directly some question answers. So here is the first question. Listen to me carefully. If parrot is known as a peacock, I repeat, parrot is known as a peacock. Peacock is known as a swallow. Swallow is known as a pigeon. Again, I repeat till here. If parrot is known as a peacock, peacock is known as a swallow, swallow is known as a pigeon, and pigeon is called a sparrow, then what is the name of the Indian national bird? I repeat the question. After that, I will repeat the options. Or rather, I'll say the options. The question is this: if parrot is known as a peacock, peacock is known as a swallow, swallow is known as a pigeon, pigeon is known as a sparrow, then what is the name of the Indian national bird? The options are parrot, swallow, peacock, pigeon, none of these. So, yes.
Swallow.
Why do you think so?
And because peacock is known as swallow.
Yes. Indian national bird is a peacock, and peacock is known as a swallow. Okay. There are many of them who would, I don't know if any of you have come up with that answer as sparrow. Okay. It is not sparrow, it is swallow, because peacock is known as a swallow. All right. Now, here is another question. January 1, 2007 was a Monday. What day of the week lies on January 1, 2008? January 1, 2007 was a Monday. So what day of the week is January 1, 2008?
Tuesday.
Why do you think so?
Ma'am, my birthday every year it will come next day.
Okay, that's a very good answer. So, is your birthday on January 8th or January
No.
1?
Ma'am, July 30.
Okay, no, but that is a very good observation. Okay, every year, if you notice, it will come. If it's Monday on this year, then the next year it will go to Tuesday and then Wednesday, Thursday, till there is a leap year. Okay, if there is a leap year, then it is 2 days ahead. Okay, so actually, so here what is happening is it is one odd day. If it's an ordinary year, then it has one odd day. All right. So it will be a Tuesday. Now, the next question is, if the letters of the word creation, what is the spelling of creation? Shreyas?
Creation.
Creation. Sanvi, is he correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now, if the spelling of the word creation is arranged in alphabetical sequence, okay, it is arranged in alphabetical sequence, then the position of how many letters will remain unchanged after rearrangement? Position of how many letters will remain unchanged after rearrangement? Did you get my question? Sanvi, did you understand my question?
Ma'am, repeat once again.
Okay. Creation. All right. Now you are rearranging all the alphabet in the word creation in the order of alphabetical sequence. So which letter will come first? Sanvi, you tell me.
Ma'am, ye.
A. Abhilash, sorry, not Abhilash, Abhilasha. Are you able to hear me, Abhilasha? Okay. So after A, which letter will come?
C.
C. Correct. All right. Shreyas, which will be the third letter?
Ma'am, E.
E. Okay. Sanvi, what will come after E?
Ma'am, I.
I. Then Shreyas.
Ma'am, N.
N. Abhilasha, after that, after N?
O.
O. Then Sanvi, after O?
Ma'am, R.
R. And the last one will be T. Correct? So the spelling, once you rearrange it, it will be ACEINORT. Okay. Have you all written creation first? Below that, did you write ACEINORT? Now compare both the sequences and then you tell me which letter's position is unchanged.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
O.
E.
O. One is saying O, one is saying E.
Ma'am,
Decide.
O.
Why? How will it be O?
Ma'am, because in creation, last second word is O. Even in ACEINOT also last word is O.
Amma, are you hungry? Did you eat R? Ah! Okay, so how many letters have their sequence unchanged, have their position unchanged? Only one, no? Which is that letter, Shreyas?
E.
E. Okay. So these will be the type of questions. This is fun, na? Chalo, let's solve one more question. Okay. How many meaningful English words can be formed using second, third, fifth, and seventh letters of the word kitchen? Okay. I repeat my question till here. After that, there is one more condition. Okay. How many meaningful words in English can be formed using the second, third, fifth, and seventh letters of the word kitchen? Now, each letter can be used only once. Each letter can be used only once. So, how many meaningful words can be formed? Tick, one. Tick, two. Tick, three. Shreyas is like, oh man.
Ma'am, all 4 words we should use, 4 letters.
All 4 letters you should use, and you can only use them once.
Ma'am, then one word. THE
Only
and
one
then.
word. THEN. Okay. Second, third, fifth, and seventh. Okay. Second, third, fifth, and seventh. All right, chalo. So this is a little bit, I would not say complicated. We just need to have a little bit of patience for this. Okay. Now, which is a word? It is kitchen, right? The spelling of kitchen is KITCHEN. Okay. Now let us see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So, which is the second letter? Sanvi, quickly. Second?
Ma'am, I.
I. Shreyas. Third letter.
And T.
T. Sanvi again. Fifth.
Ma'am, H.
H. Right. Shreyas. Seventh letter.
N.
N. ITHN. Okay. Now, what is the condition? These are the 4 letters. Now, the condition is you can use every letter only once. So, one is HINT, hint. And the other is THIN, thin. Okay, these are the only 2 words that can be formed. Okay. So, these are some of the, what do you call it as? Tricky or rather funny type of questions. Now, what happens over here, I'll tell you. We have 100 questions and we have 2 hours, right? Now, in that 2 hours, you have to solve 100 questions. That is roughly you get 1 minute and a few seconds for every question. Okay. You can easily give 1 minute for every question, but because we are in that pressure, we're like, oh my God, there are so many things, so many things. So when you see all this kitchen, third, second, third, fourth, fifth, seventh, everything becomes a big khichdi in your head. Okay. So in such times, all you have to do is relax. Okay. First thing, all right, I have 60 seconds to solve this entire question. Okay. In that, you spend 5 seconds the first time to read. The first time you read, it's become a complete gondogol. All right, it's become gadbad ice cream. Okay. Then you say, okay, no problem. Read it the second time. Now, when you read it the second time, read it in bits and bytes. Okay, did you notice how I was reading out the questions? Right? I kept reading in bits and bytes every part, right? And every part I kept reading it twice so that all of us understand it. The same way you keep reading every part once or twice so that you understand it. Then, if need be, you write it down in the working column. Your entire 60 seconds can be fruitfully utilized. Okay. Now, even after reading it twice, you're not able to understand, just leave the question, move on to the next. Okay. And the easy questions, solve them quickly. Fatafat, you solve them. You will not need 60 seconds for that. 10 seconds, maximum 15 seconds. So there you will save a lot of time. Then that saved time, you can use it at the end to actually solve the more difficult ones. Okay. And still, if there are some questions which you're simply not able to make heads and tails, don't worry, you keep doing inky, pinky, ponky and mark any one answer, any one options. Okay. And you actually get 5 options. Okay. You don't get 4 options here. You get 5 options for the mental aptitude. Okay. That does not mean it's going to be easier. 5 options means more confusion. A better flavor of Gadwad ice cream. Okay, chalo. We move on to the next question. Okay. Now, the question is this. Please give me 1 minute. Pointing to a photograph of a boy. Pointing to a photograph of a boy, Suresh said, he is the son of the only son of my mother. Pointing to the photograph of a boy, Suresh said, he is the son of the only son of my mother. How is Suresh related to that boy? Brother, uncle, cousin, father. He is the son of the only son of my mother.
My brother.
Brother. Why do you think so?
He told only son of my mother.
Only son of my mother. He is the son of the only son of my mother. So do one thing. Write in your book, Suresh. Okay. Now Suresh is pointing the photograph, right? And what did he say? He is the son of the only son. So from Suresh, below Suresh, write down son. And above you write mother. All right. Now you try to draw the arrow. Suresh's mother. Right? Now, below that, Suresh's son. So, what is coming? Did you get it? So, Suresh is actually the father of the son. Suresh is the father of my son. I mean, not my son. Suresh is the father of the little boy who is in the picture. Because what is the question? How was Suresh related to that boy? Okay. How is Suresh related to that boy? So Suresh is the father of the boy in the picture. Now you want me to repeat the question once again? Okay. So I'll repeat the question. Now you all already know the answer. Okay. The question is this, that pointing to a photograph of a boy. There's a boy's photograph. Suresh said, he is the son of the only son of my mother. How is Suresh related to that boy? Okay. So now are you able to figure it out? Shreyas, what's your doubt? It's all Gadwad ice cream now, Gondagal. So here you have to do one thing. This is how you have to write. Okay. Please give me 1 minute. I'll just clear these drawings. Yeah. Suresh. And this is the photo of a boy. Right? Now, there is a mother. Okay. Now, this boy is the son of the only son of the mother. And what did Suresh say of my mother? Okay. And he also says that my mother has only one son. So, who is the son? Suresh. Now, did you understand? Yeah. Okay. Chalo. So now let us move on from here. Okay. We'll go to another question. And this is actually one of my favorite questions. Okay. Write this down. Write this along with the options. Okay. It will take some time for you to figure out. The length of two sides of a triangle. Length of two sides of a triangle are 12 centimeter and 13 centimeter. Okay, there's a triangle, it has two sides. Ideally, triangle has three sides, but in this triangle, there are three sides, but one side is 12 centimeter and one side is 13 centimeter. That is, we know the length of two sides. Okay. Now, the length of the third side will be, what will be the length of the third side? Okay. I repeat the question. The length of two sides of a triangle are 12 centimeter and 13 centimeter. Then the length of the third side will be, options are 1 centimeter, 25 centimeter. Okay, this is, the first option is 1 centimeter. Second option is 25 centimeter. Now listen to the third option. More than 25 centimeter. The third option is more than 25 centimeter. Fourth option is more than 1 centimeter but less than 25 centimeter. More than 1 centimeter but less than 25 centimeter. What will be the answer? Did you all note down the question?
Ma'am, options again.
The first option is 1 centimeter. Second is 25 centimeter. Then third option is more than 25 centimeter. No, Shreya? Yeah, more than 25. And fourth option was more than 1 but less than 25. Sanvi, what do you think is the answer?
Ma'am, I think more than 1 centimeter, less than 25 centimeter.
Okay. Shreya, what do you think?
Yes, ma'am. I also support the same answer.
All right. Let us see what Shreya says. Same? Majority, huh? So everything. Okay, actually it is D. Okay, because this is one very important principle of triangle. Okay, the sides, or rather one of the sides should be more than the difference of two sides and less than the sum of two sides. Okay, the length of the third side should be more than the difference of two sides. Now, difference of two sides, 13 minus 12 is equal to 1. And it should be less than the sum of two sides. Now, sum of two sides is 13 plus 12, that is 25 centimeter. Okay. All right. So now the next one. Again, this is a mathematical problem. Okay. Three angles of a quadrilateral are 80 degree, 95 degree, and 120 degree. So what will be the fourth angle? This is very simple. Just tell me, how will you calculate? Who can tell me? Okay, I'll just repeat the 1 minute. I'll repeat the question once again for those who are watching on live. Three angles of a quadrilateral are 80 degree, 95 degree, and 120 degree. What is the measure, or rather the magnitude of the fourth angle? Yes, Shreya, go ahead.
Ma'am, 65 degrees is the answer.
Why do you think so?
Ma'am, first of all, we have to find the sum of these three angles and just subtract from 360 degree. That is the angle sum property of a quadrilateral.
Yes. And all the angles together, it is 360 degrees. So you subtract it from there. Very easy, no? Yes, ma'am. It is very easy. Shreyas is like very happy, huh? Okay, fine. One more. Okay. This is also very simple, actually. The length of the side of a rhombus is 5 centimeter. The length of one of the diagonals is 8 centimeter. Okay. I repeat the question. The length of a side of the rhombus is 5 centimeter and the length of one of the diagonals is 8. What will be the length of the other diagonal? I'm not giving you options. Tick, tick, 1. Tick, tick, 2.
Ma'am, 6 centimeter.
Okay, Shreya says 6 centimeter. What about Shreyas and Sanvi? Yes, Shreyas? All right. It is actually 6 centimeter. Okay. How? I will tell you. Now, when you draw the rhombus, all the sides are 5 centimeter. Okay. It is like a square held in a diamond fashion. Okay. I may be quite a bit wrong, but yes. Okay. All the sides are same. Now, it is diagonal. The length of one of the diagonals is given. Correct? Length of one of the diagonal is given. That means if now the diagonals meet at the center point, correct? Now, if the diagonals are meeting at the center point, then 1/2 is what? Length of one of the diagonal is 8 centimeter. So half of 8 is 4. Are you understanding, or is it flying above your head? Wait, I'll just share my board and I'll show. A minute. Yeah. Imagine. And I highlight the word imagine because my drawing is not good. Okay. This is 5. Now the length of this diagonal is 8 centimeter. So we consider from here to here, it will be half of 8. Half of 8 is 4 centimeter. Okay. Now, if we just take, I'll take a different color now. I'll go for blue. My favorite color. Now, if I'm just highlighting this much, this has become a right angle triangle. Right? Now, our very famous Pythagoras theorem. Okay, let this be x. So, what does Pythagoras theorem say? Hypotenuse square. Okay, so Sanvi, what is the hypotenuse here?
Ma'am, 5.
Yes. So 5 square is equal to x square plus 4 square. That is Shreyas, bolo.
25, which is equal to x square plus 16.
Yeah. So x square is equal to 25 minus 16, which is 9. That is x is equal to 3. Now x is equal to 3. That means only this much is 3. That half is 3. So this entire diagonal will be 3 by 2. That is 6 centimeter. Okay. All right. Fine. Now, this is very simple, no? All these things. They all are very simple, right? Okay, let's go to another question. Okay. Now, write down in your book. Okay. R, B, U, K, E. Sorry, R, B, U, K, A, E. Okay, now this is having a certain sequence. All right. So you have to guess what is the sequence. R, B, U, K, A, E. The options are 6, 7, 0, 9, 8, 2. Okay, that is the first option. Then the second option is 6, 7, 0, 8, 9, 2. The third option is 7, 0, 6, 8, 9, 2. Okay. And fourth option 6, 0, 7, 8, 9, 2. RBUKAE. Now, this is something to do with vowels and consonants. Okay, that much of hint I'm giving. Any hint? Are you able to work it out? Okay, actually, no, this is slightly of a higher order also. Okay, this was asked, I think it was asked in one of the army entrance exams. So it's actually not of your level. I had intentionally put it slightly higher order. Okay. The answer is actually 670892. Okay. That is the answer. Okay. The reason is this. Please give me a minute. Yeah. The reason is this, that now A, E, I, O, U. A, E, I, O, U, they all are vowels, right? And here we have used 3 vowels. Okay. That is U, R, B, U, K, A, E. Yeah, U, A, and E. Correct. Now, if we are giving U comes somewhere at the end. So we are giving it 0 as a value. All right. So then 9 comes, A comes 9 and E comes 2. All right. Don't worry. Don't try to break your head on this. Okay. Because this is slightly of a higher order. I intentionally asked such a question. Okay. All right. Now the next question. Listen to me very carefully and then answer. I'm going to read the question only once. Okay. If white is called blue, blue is called red, red is called yellow, yellow is called green, and green is called black, black is called violet, and violet is called orange, then what is the color of human blood?
Ma'am, yellow.
Why?
Ma'am, red is called yellow.
Red is called yellow. Correct. So here, when there are so many colors that come together, everything becomes a big gadbad. Okay. So it is actually yellow because red is called yellow. All right. Now, another question. Yeah. This is again one on relations. Okay. Pointing to a woman, Ram said. Okay. What did Ram say? Write it down, what Ram said. She is the only daughter of my wife's grandfather's only child. Only daughter of my wife's grandfather's only child. How is the woman related to Ram? She is the only daughter. Wife. Why do you say so? Just a guess.
No, ma'am. It is written that my wife's grandfather's only child. Grandfather's only child will be probably her father or mother, the wife's father or mother. So that's why.
Okay. So the answer is wife. Okay. Now, here is another one. Answer quickly. This is going to be a rapid fire. Okay. Dash is to trail as grain is to grain. Dash is to trail as grain is to grain. Your options are path, wheat, holy, train. Dash is to trail as grain is to grain. Your options are path, wheat, holly, train. Dash is to trail as grain is to grain. Grain, G-R-A-I-N, grain. G-R-A-I-L, grain. Any answer, anyone? Shreya is smiling. Shreya has worked out the answer. No? Try it. Shreyas is like all showing Colgate, huh? Sanvi? So I'll give you a hint. Did you note down the options? Wheat.
Ma'am, can you please tell that words with spellings?
Okay. Dash is to trail. T-R-A-I-L, trail. As grain is to grail. G-R-A-I-N, grain. G-R-A-I-L, grain. Okay, now the options are wheat, holly, path, train. Now you all will get it, I'm sure.
Train.
Okay, Abhilasha, what do you think is the answer?
Train.
Train, okay. It is actually train because you have to rhyme it. Okay, try to establish the relation. Trail and grail. So same way, train and grain. Okay. All right. Now, the next one, this was supposed to be a rapid fire, by the way. Huh? Here is another question. Ayo Rama, where did it go? 1 minute, please give me 1 minute. I'm just trying to, yeah. Here it is. Crusade, C-R-U-S-A-D-E, crusade, campaign, okay, campaign, expedition, cruise. Crusade, campaign, expedition, cruise. Find the odd one out. Crusade, campaign, expedition, cruise. C-R-U-I-S-E, cruise.
Ma'am, is it expedition?
Why do you think so, Shreya?
Ma'am, because in expedition there are 5 vowels used and remaining all words there are only 3 vowels.
Okay, that's a good observation. Sanvi, Abhilasha, and Shreyas, what do you think?
Ma'am, I think D, cruise.
Why do you think so, Sanvi?
Other and all like traveling, it is related, campaign. And all it is related for traveling, but this cruise is not so related.
Okay. Okay, fine. Thank you, Sanvi. Shreyas, what do you think?
Expedition.
Expedition. Okay, why so?
All first letter is C, but expedition is.
That's another good observation. All right. Abhilasha, what do you think is the answer? Okay, I think Abhilasha is having some issue. All right. The answer is cruise. Okay. Because campaign, crusade, and what was that? Expedition. All these three things refer to journey with an aim. Okay. Whereas cruise, you go on a cruise. That is, you go on a leisure trip. Okay. If you have read in books, cruising along the empty roads, or some cruise ship, CRUISE, cruise ship, right? So cruise actually means a leisurely or an aimless travel. Okay. All right. Find the odd one out again. Flower is to petal, circle is to arc, cover is to page, chair is to leg. Flower is to petal, circle is to arc, cover is to page, chair is to leg.
Cover is to page.
Why do you think so, Abhilasha?
Cover which is not.
Okay, fine. All right. Thank you, Abhilasha. That's a good observation. What about the others? Shreyas, you're on mute.
Question one second.
Oh, okay. Flower is to petal, cover is to page, circle is to arc, and chair is to leg. Yes, Shreya?
Then I think cover is to page is the answer.
Why do you think so?
Ma'am, because in the remaining options, the second element is always the component of the first element. But in the cover to page, I think it's different.
Okay, fine. Sanvi?
Ma'am, cover is to page.
All right, fine. The answer is cover is to page, because as Shreya and Abhilasha said, that everywhere else, it is just one part of the whole. Okay, petal is a part of the flower. Leg is a part of a chair or a table. Okay, an arc is a part of a circle. If it was book is to page, again, it would have been okay. But this was a cover and a page. They both together make a book, right? Okay, so now we have one last question. All right, for this particular session. Now, this is a question. Now, it's a mathematical question, okay? So I'm sure you all will enjoy. 7 is to 22, 12 is to 37, 8 is to 33, 15 is to 46. Find the odd one out.
Ma'am, question once again.
Yeah, once again, I'll just repeat. 7 is to 22, 12 is to 37, 8 is to 33, 15 is to 46. Once more, I will repeat. 7 is to 22, 12 is to 37, 8 is to 33, and 15 is to 46.
Ma'am, 8 is to 33.
Why?
Ma'am, everything if we multiply by 3 plus 1, we'll get that answer. But 8 is to 33, it won't get.
Okay. All right. Shreya also is already nodding her head. Yes, it is actually 8 is to 33, because 7 threes are 21, 7 threes are 21, 21 plus 1 is 22. Okay. 8 threes are 24, 24 plus 1 is 5. 8 fours are 32, 32 plus 1 is 33. But all the others, you multiply it by 3 and then add 1. So like 12 threes are 36, 36 plus 1, 37. 15 threes are 45, 45 plus 1, 46. Okay, so it's very simplistic logic that you have to apply. Okay, the only place you tend to get confused is in the relations and in the verbal reasoning thing. Okay, that is that the one we did a while back, creation, kitchen, and all those things. Okay, those are the only places you might get confused. But it's a very simple paper wherein you can actually score 100 on 100. Okay. And my suggestion is whenever you get the paper, all the questions, whichever you know, mark the answer quickly. The ones you are comfortable with, mark the answers quickly. Okay. But that does not mean you become overconfident and then just mark something and then come back. Okay. Be very careful with your marking. Read the question once or twice. Understand the question. Be sure that this is what is asked and you're answering the same thing. All right. Because mental ability, mental aptitude is all about being alert, being really composed and focused. Okay. If you're not focused, then what will happen is our thoughts will keep wandering. Oh my God, only this much time is left. Oh my God, I don't know what is going to be my score. Oh my God, that question was wrong. Okay, if our thoughts keep wandering all around, then this you will not get anywhere. But in mental aptitude, if you simply focus yourself properly and solve the questions, you can completely score very well. Okay, then after that is your scholastic aptitude, which is more than half the things. I assure you, you can easily score 60% in the scholastic aptitude. Okay, if you're really thorough with your basics, if you've understood your basics well, you can easily score 60% at least. Okay. So, all right, with that, we come to an end of this session. Any doubts you have? Did you all enjoy the session today? It was a lot of fun, huh? Okay, fine. All right then. So we wind up today's session. And all those who have joined us live on YouTube, thank you so much for joining us. We wind up the session today. Tomorrow it is mathematics. All right. And till today, in all these 5 days, in case you have any doubts while solving paper also, you come across anything which you feel you need more explanation on, please email us your queries. The email ID is vidyadan@gmail.com. VIDYADAAN. Vidyadan India. Sorry, there is Vidyadan India. Okay, INDIA India @gmail.com. I repeat, VIDYADAANINDIA @gmail.com. All in small letters without any space in between. Okay, please email us your queries. We would be more than happy to clarify your doubts. Okay. All right then. So we come to the end of the session. I hope all of you enjoyed. We'll meet again tomorrow. Tomorrow is mathematics. Harini ma'am will be taking it. So we'll come across with another very interesting and lively session. Okay. All right. Thank you, everyone. Stay safe, stay healthy, and eat good food.